You're such an asshole.
AssholeConsulting.com. How you kids doing? It's the old captain here. Gonna kick some ass, and then maybe I'll get my ass out to Chicago and hang out with the schmoes. Do you have schmoes? Everybody needs schmoes in their life. Otherwise, life isn't worth living without schmoes. Hey, look at these schmoes over here. Where you going? I'm gonna go visit the schmoes. The Cincinnati schmoes? Nah, the Chicago's. Oh, I like the Chicago schmoes. Replace the Chicago Cubs. A young man writes, oh, do me a favor, guys. If you're going to request a video, don't have me read through the whole fucking thing. Oh, by the way, don't mention my name. Put that up fucking front. And not this guy didn't do that. I mean, he's fine, but it just, I'm like, oh, did he want to be mentioned? I don't know. All these dipshits. Oh, by the way, don't mention this, or that. When you read through the whole fucking, I gotta fucking do it all over again. Young man writes, hey, been watching your videos for a while now. I found your advice at once lucid, empathetic, misanthropic, and strangely tender. It's called masculine. I know it's a foreign concept to people, but it's called masculine. It's called the truth, and it's more passionate and caring and considerate. I'm not joking. One of my little harsh truths is infinitely more valuable and more caring and tender and compassionate than the fucking trillions of dollars we've pissed away on the welfare class. Because it's the fucking truth. Because look at how well the welfare class is doing, huh? Oh, jeez. What about Oprah? Fuck Oprah. You're the Dark Knight of advice columns. That is pretty fucking cool. I like that. The Dark Knight of advice columns. You tell people truths about themselves no one wants to hear but need to hear anyway, and the hero nobody wants but everybody needs. My question, what should I major in if I want social and economic mobility? The life I'd like to live involves getting paid a decent amount to live with. It's not the money I'm after, it's freedom to pursue whatever muses I'd like without being tethered down to obligations, the ability to pack up and move wherever, whenever, date whomever, and generally have as many life experiences as possible before I die. A bit about me, I'm a 20-year-old Vietnamese-American guy who's just finished his generals, and I'm on my track to graduating debt-free. I plan on keeping it that way. Good. I'm emotionally, socially intelligent and can pick up new practical skills fairly quickly. I'm generally good at creating endeavors and not afraid to take risks. I can fit in all my belongings, except for my motorcycle, into my SUV paid off. Awesome. I have a hard time focusing on one thing at a time. I don't see kids or suburbia in my life anytime soon. Perhaps I will live abroad in Berlin or Amsterdam, or maybe a socially liberal large city like Austin or New York. Some things that appeal to me, writing and rhetoric studies. Nope, you're not going to do that. You can write. You could certainly write. I'd never intended to become an author. I became an author. I absolutely advocate that if you think you have the ability or a great story, you should become an author. But the fuck if you should go to college for that. Cognitive science, fuck no. You're not going to school for that. Multidisciplinary design. I need to go find a basketball player at the Minnesota Timberwolves with arms long enough so that he can jerk off the big fucking bullshit dick you just said that. No, you're not doing multiple disciplinary designs. Entrepreneurship, absolutely. Entrepreneurship is great as long as it is location independent, meaning you're providing a service that can be done over the internet. Because if you want to travel and you want to be a vagabond, you can't do that if your factory is over in Ohio. You have to live next to the factory, and you have to visit the factory daily. Or find a manager to manage it, but then you got to stop in still. So I think entrepreneurship is a great idea for everyone. But you do not study entrepreneurship. Do not go to school to study entrepreneurship. That is stupid as fuck. All right? You go to school to find a job. That's what you do. But entrepreneurship is creating your own job. You don't even dick around or waste your time going to school for that. Data science, machine learning, AI, etc. That is an interesting field. That would be interesting to go and study. But there again, I'm afraid that you would have to, you got to go to the office. A lot of the data, if you get high up enough, and I know the study itself would not require you to physically be at a particular office, but the social mores and mandates of your employer might. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. It has been since 1997. There was no need for me to go to an office. It's been coming up on 20 years that there's been no godly reason for me to go into an office. All that work could have been done at home. And to show you how brainwashed and stupid, especially those cocksucking motherfucking, God, I'd love to mass murder them all, baby boomers are. They are so They would rather spend, by now, trillions over the course of 20 years, absolutely trillions have been pissed away. They could have paid for their fucking Social Security without taking it out of our check if they just got rid of corporate offices. Because that is trillions of dollars that have been pissed away unnecessarily paying for rent and leases and mortgages on corporate offices that are completely fucking obsolete. But because of brainwashed, indoctrinated groupthink or lack of thinking, how do I know if you're working if I can't see you? Save Social Security, eliminate commutes. Oh my God, would the world of Aaron Clary under President Clary be fucking awesome? Actually, it would. Anyway, so getting back to the data science, great field to go into, but at least at the beginning, you're going to have to probably go in. Heck, I even know a really high-ranked computer networking guy I know, and they still call him in the office, and he's like, nah, I don't feel like it. They're like, we'll pay you $500 an hour. Okay, I feel like it, so... I'm leaning away towards. Which one is it? I want to fucking be a virgin. Which fucking one is it? I want to be a porn star virgin. That's what you just said to me. I'm leaning away towards entrepreneurship specifically because they are mostly skills you can learn as you go. You are leaning away from entrepreneurship. Okay, good. Yeah, if these are studies, right, you should not be studying. The only one thing that you listed that would be worth studying is data science, or big data, as they call it. I'm leaning away from data science because I'm bad at math and it's not a high-status career. Dude, fuck status. Status is overrated. Oh, I was a vice president at a bank. Fuck it, it was bullshit, okay? Like an Asian working in computer science. So what? You're making money. That's all that matters. That career path maybe sounds like a dead end socially is what I mean. You don't go to work. God, how old are you? Yeah, you're a 20-year-old dipshit. Okay, your job is not you. You got a choice in this world. You can make your job your life, and then you'll be a miserable fucking person like women are quickly finding out who pursued their career over their house lives. Okay, that pursued their doctorates over their families. You'll find out very quickly that you will be a miserable person if you define yourself how you work. Or you can wake the fuck up and realize that your job is a tool to work and supplement and help out your life. That supports your life. You go to work, you get the fuck out as soon as you can, and then you go home and you do whatever it is. Spend time with the kids, fuck your wife, have food, have friends over, go see movies, whatever. All right? So knock it off with, oh, there's not prestige. Oh, I don't want to be that Asian. Dude, I would fucking kill to be the Asian engineer. Having known what I know now, I would gladly have whatever fucking stereotypes come with, oh, they're just the nerdy Asian engineer. Yeah, that makes $250,000 a fucking year. That destroys every argument about racism and discrimination and evil white people. Yes, I would like to be that guy. But I'm not, because I did what I wanted to do, and that was study economics. Also, other skills I could pursue outside of school through online courses: machine learning, front-end development, photography. Okay, fuck. Are you a girl? Photography is for middle school girls and high school girls. Okay, so let's go to... What should I major in if I want social and economic mobility? All right, here's the deal. There are two traits you're going to want to have. One is mobility, or location independence. I know you say you want mobility, but the ultimate mobility... Where's my laptop? Where'd it go? There it is. This is the question. Can I do my work from this? I can. Well, of course, I'm an author and I fucking built it from the ground up. But if you can do your work from this, you have mobility. Now, let me plug this back in. All right, so what fields is that? That's predominantly your IT fields. Computer programming, computer networking, and even then, especially at the beginning, they're probably going to have you want to come in. All right. Now, I know programming, you literally email that stuff in, or you update it to the server or whatever. That is something that can be done over wherever, from a beach in Thailand. I'm sure there's other IT stuff. I mean, and whereas I know it physically can be done remotely, that doesn't mean you're going to find an employer that will let you work remotely. So just like I said before, 20 years, there was no reason for me to go in an office, but a bunch of aging baby boomer cocksucking fucks decided to ruin everyone's life, forcing them to commute. So the only place that, and this leads to the second quality or trait that you're going to want to have for economic and social mobility, that is that it's in such demand, you could basically say, nah, fuck you. No, I'm not coming in. I'm going to work remotely. Okay? Now, your particular case, what you're going to have to do, I think, is going to be where those two cross, is the world of contract work and entrepreneurship. So you're going to have to learn some kind of languages. You can go to a programming boot camp. You don't have to go to college. Maybe look into different certifications. Learn about VPN, RDP. And don't you fucking goddamn IT... Well, you know, there's a new protocol, and it came out 30 seconds ago, and we all jerked off to it because we're a bunch of fucking IT nerds and so kind of fucking shut the fuck up. I'm trying to tell the kids something, all right? So you want to have it in such demand that you can basically dictate to your employers that, no, I'm not coming in, and you're going to have the skills that allow you to do it as well. So that really just narrows it down to programming, and that crossroads is, again, contract work, where it's like you're going to go online, you're going to find something that you can do from home, and you're going to do that. In my particular case, where my crossroads was social media, kind of like this, but also writing books, becoming an author. There's a very few instances in areas where those crossroads hit, and you're going to have to be really skilled, or in my case, you know, people think I just started writing. No, I spent 10 years writing a blog, getting a following. So that's where that infrastructure comes in. So it's not going to be necessarily easy, but the easiest route is to go and find, get a degree that's in high demand, and that way you can at least bargain with your employers, like, nah, I'm not coming in, I'm going to work from home. And then, ideally, if you're self-employed, you can really just go wherever you want. So that will give you the economic mobility, and not just the mobility, but the economic, like high pay. Because here's the other thing: you could also become a tradesman, or you could just go and work like kids do during summer. They go and they work the national parks, but you're not being paid a lot of money. That's not a lot of economic mobility. You get to travel a lot, but you still have to show up, at the gate over at East Glacier National Park. But you want to basically be like the doctor, like, no, I'm taking off for a couple. I mean, that's how high a level and high demand that you got to be in. So all your degrees except for the data sciences are worthless. They're just worthless. That's you just admit it. It's you being a lazy fuck, being, oh man, I like to take pretty pictures in black and white, and then maybe I'll switch to sepia. Oh my god, why don't I make any money? Paid a decent amount to live with. It's not money I'm after. Okay, it's freedom. Good. Also, if it's freedom you're after more than money, being an independent contractor will allow you to scale how much work you do. So if you don't really need to work any extra, I'm just going to do this project and I'll be done. So that's one way to go. Pack up, move wherever. Yeah, no, dude, and especially your minimalism is going to go really far. That's what I recommend. Look into IT. Look into computer programming. And fuck what people... Look, you're going to blow away all the stereotypes of everybody, because you're going to be living out of your SUV, driving your motorcycle around on a trailer, hiking different mountains. You say, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm doing hiking this afternoon, but I'm doing a little programming now, and I'm going to take off. Be like, oh, dude, you're really cool. No one's going to say, oh, dude, you're the standard typical Asian computer nerd. They're not going to say that as you're riding through Moab, Utah on your motorcycle with your laptop slung to your back. So fuck that social crap. Don't worry about that. Go have fun. Go do it. Dude, you go and read Reconnaissance Man if you haven't, but you go and spend 1 year out in the United States West, or just the summer. Summer during winter go south, but then summer and spring go a little bit north. You just drive around, you'll realize just if you separate from it, if you remove yourself from it. I don't know if you're over in California. You see, you want to live in Austin and New York, but you are a minimalist. You don't want to live in suburbia. You're not making any sense. If you get out, if you unplug, and you start living out in the middle of nowhere, driving around, doing what you want, You're going to have so many more great experiences, epiphanies, and adventures. You're going to look and really see what the conformists are. Not Asian, whites, or Hispanic. It doesn't matter. People who think, I got to go and work that job. I got to get my degree. And you're going to say, wow, these people, I don't want any of their social knickknacks. I don't want any of their participation trophies and their little, race to the top. Like these girls, the Lululemons. I just found out about this. It's a yoga pants. It's a high-end yoga pants. Now think about that. These women sweat sometimes out of the crotch near their vag into these Lululemon pants, and they got to have Lululemon. And you're like, you're ruining them. You're sweating in those things. What do you care? They should be grubs. They should be clothes you throw away. They should not be a fashion statement. All right? These are nothing more than participation. The dipshit fucking $30,000 an air salesman who leases and has no money left over, leases a Mercedes or a Beamer, whatever the fuck dipshit dumb kids do, Lexuses. And they show these are participation trophies in the competition to be the world's biggest sucker. And if you get the fuck out and ride your motorcycle around and drive your SUV around and you work remotely, heck, even if it isn't IT, you're going to find out that you won. And you're not going to give two flying fucks about what. Ooh, did you wear Cavaricci jeans? Oh, do you have the latest, Mercedes 6 class? Oh my gosh. You're not going to give a shit because you're going to be way ahead of those stupid motherfuckers. I mean, it's funny. I go downtown. Every once in a while I go downtown. I'm like, how the fuck do people commute? How the fuck do they tolerate this? Because they're plugged in the Matrix. They don't know any better. You do 3 months out west, you will have you'll know exactly what I'm saying, and it'll give you a lot better perspective. So do that at minimum. Go read Reconnaissance Man. But yeah, the only thing that you're going to go to school for, if you go to school at all, I'd recommend a programming boot camp would be data science. And even then, I'd start. Don't study entrepreneurship at school. Read up on it. Take podcasts on it. But that would be the other skill I would learn would be your entrepreneurship, and that somewhere in there would be the Venn diagramming of where you belong, and you're making a shit ton of money, working from wherever, answering to no one, and you will have jettisoned any concern about social mobility. So, I hope that helps out. Best of luck to you. Toodles.